I beat Fallout 4 with only my fist, and this is how it went. We all know that the best fighters have contracts written so that they can't lose fights, so I made sure to put my family first.
This new haircut's really working for me.
I started off by giving myself 10 strength so that I could do extra damage with my melee, 9 endurance so that I could come back and get the special book so that I could get 10 endurance for the max HP so I could tank as many shots as possible, as well as 5 luck so I could get the Idiot Savant perk and level up quickly. I then tickled a small child before watching the New Year's fireworks.
Hold on!
Some people just don't appreciate all the work that goes into the New Year's fireworks. I then watched as my wife walked into the light. Anyway, you know what they say, new year, new me, and so begins the quest to beat Fallout 4 with only my fist. I started by picking up Grognak the Barbarian, which gives you plus 5 damage with unarmed attacks, which is very useful for our run. You'll see me pick up more of these books later. I also pick up a special book, which I put into Endurance. Upon completing the most sophisticated way of getting a level 3, I began to choose my perks, which were Idiot Savant and Roughness, Idiot Savant being the most important as it helps you level up quicker, especially in a challenge run. And so I began to make my way towards Concord to help Preston with those pesky raiders. Oh, and I also picked up a friend along the way. Me and Dogmeat then made quick work of the raiders outside before making our way inside. I made sure to grab the fusion core before making light work of all the raiders inside. I then went and spoke to Preston, who told me about a power armor and minigun that was on the roof. Too bad I was only able to use one of those two things. So I take the quick way down from the rooftop and dispatch all of the immediate raiders. And like a true hero, I began to run away and hide inside of a building. But to progress, I would need to defeat this Deathclaw, so I sent the dog in. A couple hundred punches later and one close call to death, the Deathclaw was defeated. I then made my way towards Swan's Pond, where both Nick Valentine and another book of the Grognak the Barbarian could be found. And like a true professional, I accidentally aggroed Swan so that he would chase after me. When I returned, I picked up Grognak the Barbarian and made my way into the subway to save Nick Valentine. I employed the same strategy I used against the Deathclaw. I'm not going to bother showing you every single kill I got here, but I quickly made light work of all the very easy triggermen before making my way into the vault, and finding Nick Valentine with Dino talking shit to him. I then waited for him around the corner before proceeding to beat the ever-living shit out of him. And so I freed Nick Valentine and murdered Skinny Malone before making my way back to Diamond City. And so I made a quick pit stop to get a new companion before doing the interview with Nick Valentine.
Oh, sorry, boy.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Oh yeah, I heard their names, their home addresses, and where their diary keys are hidden.
All right, calm down.
And with my interview complete, we made our way over to Kellogg's house, picked up some cigars, and made Dogmeat track down Kellogg. And so I arrived at Fort Hagen to begin the first boss battle of the main story.
Hello.
With a lot of running backwards and forwards and punches, as well as some help from the mystery stranger. Jesus Christ, Valentine, you're doing nothing, I'm having to kill everyone. I made it to Kellogg, and so the wiry twat tried to speak to me, but I decided it'd just be best to put him out of his misery.
Bitch, I be in my own lane, okay. Dreaming got me gas, I'm 50 on the dash, and my ripples in the whole waves. Don't save me, I just wanna splash, bitch, I just wanna splash, bitch, I be in my own lane, okay. Dreaming got me gas, 150 on the dash, and my ripples in the whole waves. Don't save me, I just wanna splash, bitch, I just wanna. I ain't posting no caption, posted in the back with my cat low. Can't say I'm broke, no cap in my rap shit. Smoking the air, blunt roll, flicking ash bin, chillin' too cold for no action. And pullin' with the gang, bitch, I'm coolin' with the bros. 2, 6, 7 in my veins that explain why I'm dope shit bang.
Now, as you may or may not have noticed through this run, when I've been punching people, I've been disarming them, which is a thing that I didn't know you could do before doing this run. And I didn't realize how much help it was. Shut up, man. And now with my wife's murderer out of the picture, we had to go on to the most exciting mission of the game. I'm just kidding, we're gonna skip that. And with a bit of shit talking to what was left of Kellogg,
You wanna try for round 2? Let's go! What?
and I began to make my way to the giant green ape in the glowing sea. And he then tasked me with murdering a Corsair and getting the chip from inside its brain. And by running past every little bit of combat that I could during this entire sequence, I made it to the Corsair without having to fight a single gunner.
I need what's in your head.
That you cannot have.
Really? Come on, man. Could've like got something working between us. You know, that could've been cool. Yeah, get fucked, mate. You're about to get fucked the hell up. Come on, knock it out of his hand, please. Come on, bat someone who's... Come on. I can't even see the fucker. No, what the hell? Why is this guy easier than the gunners that I was just bursting with the fucking rocket launcher? I guess I'm just stun looking. Oh, Piper. I can't even see him. Oh, yes, yes. He doesn't have a gun. He doesn't have a gun. Yes. Mysterious stranger, please help me. Please. Mysterious stranger. Stop healing, you son of a bitch. He's healing faster than I'm killing him. No, 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 no. Come on, mysterious stranger, please. Come on, Piper's already dead. Ah! Come on. Imagine a Corsair getting beat by a guy with fucking nothing. That's embarrassing. Institute, that's embarrassing. Imagine that. Corsair got beat by a guy with no hands. After defeating the pesky little Corsair, I then stopped by the railroad to get it decoded before heading back to Virgil. And so, upon returning to the big green ape in the glowing sea, he gave me the plans to a signal interceptor so I could enter the Institute for the first time, in exchange for a favor that I would not grant. Oh no. Whoops. Looks like we're not friends with Virgil anymore. And the next step for us is to do the Minutemen quest, so that we can gain the trust of them to send us to the Institute. And everyone knows how fun the Minutemen quests are. I love running down to a settlement to then send me to another place to kill all the raiders, to go back to that settlement, to go back to my fucking sanctuary. Best, yeah, great game design that is.
I've had word from a settlement that needs help. A pack of ghouls has holed up near a settlement. They could use our help. I've heard of another settlement that's in trouble. I'll mark it on your map.
And so, after helping Preston Garvey with all of his little pesky settlements, he then transported me to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you. Say.
Or whatever you are. I know you are out there.
And so, after murdering my child, I then went back to the Minutemen and helped them defend the castle from the oncoming onslaught. Oh, fuck it, I'll do it this way. Shut up, Harvey. Don't snitch. You snitch. You snitch. I know your name isn't Harvey, but I'm gonna call you Harvey anyway, you snitch. Come on, I'm ready for these attackers. Where are they at? See them. Come here, boys. You know what? I'm heading back. I thought that would be an easy little fight, but it turns out not. Oh, and how little did I know how correct I was with that statement. I sat there for a total of 30 minutes just fighting backwards and forwards with synth forces and synth patrollers. And after that 30 minutes ran out, I finally decided that I would run away like a coward and get up every single companion in the game to help me do the fight. And just like a true coward, I sat behind a wall and watched as all of my companions slowly demolish the Institute attackers. Oh, and the Brotherhood showed up for some reason. I've never seen that happen during any of my playthroughs, but I mean, it helped. And so I returned to Sturgis, who told me that he found a way into the Institute using an irradiated water tunnel. And so I bring my trusty friend Piper, and we went to destroy the Institute. After hiding behind a wall for ages, I realized that I could just run past all the synths straight to the end of the game. And so I did.
Bitch, I be in my own lane. Okay. You got me gas on the 50 on the dash, and my rippers in the whole waves. Don't save me. I just wanna splash, bitch. I just wanna splash, bitch. I be in my own lane. Okay. Dreamer got me gas on the 50 on the dash, and my rippers in the whole waves.
And so I finally made it to the final room, the reactor core, with the most enemies in one room in the entire game and the most difficult enemies there are. This was my only chance to beat the game with my fists.
No way.
You're just gonna leave me here? I can't believe it. I hate you.
Sturgis figured this was a safe distance outside the blast radius. Whenever you want to see humanity's best hope for the future go up in smoke, just hit that button.
Bitch, I be in my own lane. Okay. Dreamer got me gas on the 50 on the dash, and my ripples in the whole waves. Don't save me. I just wanna splash, bitch. I just wanna splash, bitch. I be in my own lane. Okay. Dreamer got me gas on the 50 on the dash, and my ripples in the whole waves. Don't save me. I just wanna splash, bitch. I just wanna. Ay.